Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about London Has Fallen. This movie definitely went above and beyond what I expected from the movie. It was definitely way better than the first one. The action sequences, of course, amazing. If you haven't seen the first one, I recommend you definitely check that out. They definitely took, everything that we loved about the first one, kept that element and that formula the same. Changed it up a bit. No longer in the United States. This time we're outside the United States, in London, trying to keep the president from getting killed. And let me just say the way it was done was very amazing. The driving sequences were pretty awesome. When they're being chased, there's some stuff in there that I saw and I was like, oh, what? Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And it literally had my mom at the edge of her seat, literally at the edge of her seat. It's very rare that, some sequels don't always do as good as the first one or even better. It's very rare. And the ones that do it, they do an amazing job. There's a lot of things you could do that, could really hurt your film by going, we gotta go do more, go bigger. Yeah, you could go bigger, but, make sure you don't go too big and, make sure you stay, true to what the formula was before. Now, everybody came back. Every actor came back, even including the Secretary of Defense, the actress that played her. She comes back. It doesn't matter what role you're playing. I'm glad everybody was able to come back. They didn't have the president's son come back. He was mentioned, but he's off in school or whatever. And yeah, we didn't get a chance to see him at all. Then you have Gerard Butler coming back. Debating whether or not he should retire or not. And he has a family on the way. And this might be his last trip, so, he's dealing with that. And then you have this whole thing just come up out of nowhere. And it's like, what? Maybe I could stick around, I don't know. I don't know if they'll do a third one. They possibly could do another third one, but I think they could leave it just the way it is. I thought it was a one and done movie. That was it. I didn't think they were going to do a sequel, but they did do a sequel and it did do a really good job. I mean, the explosions were pretty amazing. I loved it. If you love action movies, this is definitely an action movie that you should check out yourself if you have not checked it out. I don't know what you're waiting for. It's been out for already 2 weeks already. Check it out before this Friday because I know, Batman vs. Superman comes out and they might limit the theaters or it might be just very limited show times as well. So, I know a lot of people might have a busy schedule. Check it out. I highly recommend this movie. I highly recommend that you check out the original one too. If you have not seen it, if you want to refresh, of course, go back to it if you want. There's really no need, unless you really want to do all that. They do have a lot of cool, aerial shots that were done for drone sequences, which is pretty cool. They have, different people from like France, and there was like either prime minister or presidents from each of the different countries coming over. It was pretty cool to see, showing what they were doing before they had to go to London and, when they were in London. It's basically, it's like, what would, people do when, visit another country, they're over there doing what they gotta do to get over there. And they have their own different routes to get to where they need to go, which was pretty cool. It's definitely crazy. It's definitely a movie you should check out. The action sequence, again, I definitely couldn't get over. Check out my blog. It's a very short blog because I talked a little bit more about what, I did in this film, in this review. So, as far as the actors go, all the returning ones were pretty cool. And then you have a few minor small ones. You have, you have Colin, who was in Resident Evil. He was also in the Punisher Warzone. And he makes an appearance. He has a small part in this as well, which is pretty cool. As soon as I saw his name, I was like, oh, he's in it too. But it was a small role. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But, again, did a pretty good job for what role he had. And you have a few other actors in there that, not big name actor that had, a few scenes in there that were pretty cool to help, move the story along. But, I don't know. I think this movie was really good. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you have not checked that out, again, I urge you to check it out. You will not be disappointed. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comments below what you thought of the movie. And I'll see you guys around for more. Alright, guys. Bye.